It's me. It's tomorrow, gang. We are launching tomorrow. Well, some of us are launching tomorrow. If you saw my video, from what I heard, now again, that they're having Android issues, which is really sucks. Honestly, I don't think it's fair. I don't have an Android, but I don't think it's fair. I don't think if everybody can't go live, then nobody should go live. That's just, that's how I feel about things. You know, I'm a fair. I like to I like to play fair. I'm not a person that likes, I like to play fair. I don't think it's fair that some people don't get their plan to go because what is this? Is my mug? Okay, this weird thing was in the way. What is this? Oh my unboxing for my tea is here. I don't clean my desk off highly enough. All right, this may be a crazy night, but you know what? You know what somebody suggested? Let's do a shift book club. I'm like, yeah, because that'd be fun, but I don't know how much, I feel like we could discuss it, at the live. Oh my goodness, the room has filled up immediately. Oh my God, I can't say hi to everybody. Oh my goodness, there's so many people in here. Hello, hello, hello. Good evening. I'm not going to individualize because we'll be here all night if I do that. So if you have a question, I suggest you ask it, and you might have to ask it more than once because I have a funny feeling it's going to be crowded tonight and busy. Hey, welcome! Juicy's first live! There's going to be a lot of new people here tonight, just be forewarned. Because when you talk about WW new plan chat, it draws people in. Oh, I thought about you today, Tara. Wait, Lisa finally got to join live. McLean is here and on time. It depends. Everybody's heard different times. Some people have heard midnight. Some people have heard 2. Lynn heard 9 a.m. So I would suggest you don't wait up. That's just my thing. It's going to happen. It's just going to happen. Oh, Debbie, welcome. Another first liver. If I've missed you saying that, I apologize. Oh, Barbara, it's her first live from Missouri. But that maintenance points are what they are now, so they didn't really change. I believe if you pick Melba, if you have it on your 0 point list, it doesn't matter. Hey, L'Oreal's joining us live. Thank you, Ellen. Oh, you were the first Mazel Tov. Oh, it's wonderful, Amber. I need a week of less stress. Me too. Hello, everyone. First live from Texas, Connie. There's a lot of people in this room. It's 100 people. Holy crap. I mean, I'm used to a lot of people, but this chat's going to be flying, so. Yeah, see, Lynn's leader told her 9 a.m. Eastern. So my suggestion is do not wait up. It's going to happen. It's going to happen, unless you're Android, apparently. Do you think the recipe points are going to change a lot? Jennifer, they're going to be different. That's for sure. I don't think they'll be that much different, but they're going to be different. I don't know. Like, the new calculations are taking into consideration fiber and added sugar, which that's going to help dried fruit, because if you have a dried fruit that doesn't have any added sugar, it might be 0 points, which I never counted anyway, but that's just another thing. Yeah, everybody's excited. I mean, there's a lot of hoopla here. Yes, 1 million views. Yes, that popped up on my thing. I've never seen that before. Soon you will be able to use your scanner when your app, when you take your assessment. That's when everything changes. I'm hoping they're wrong too about the Androids. It just doesn't seem fair. I don't think it's fair. If everybody can't do it, it's not right. And that's just how I always feel about everything. If you track water meals and have change, if you are, you could untrack it. Are the winds staying? I believe so. I have not heard that they're leaving. Yes, whole wheat pasta went from 6 points to 3 points. A regular pasta went from 6 points to 4 points, which I think is really good. Katie Foster, long time no see. Will dried fruit have points? If it doesn't have any added sugar, it shouldn't, because it's fruit in my book, because it says added sugar, but I don't know. Luigi! I need my Luigi. Change always causes anxiety. Yeah, now here's the thing about the Android, which I kind of didn't want to say because I'm not sure. She said it could take up to 7 days for the Android, which I think is horrible. And it's not their fault. It's Android's operating system. That's what they said. Again, I don't know. Dee went viral. You might say she did. She might went a little bit viral. Not many people reported. I thought it would be like flooded with people going to their meetings today. I'm a little bit shocked. I didn't see many videos up. So I'm glad I did go then. I was kind of on the fence, but you guys wanted me to go, and I thought it was Sunday. If it was a Monday, I probably couldn't have went because I would have been at work. Yeah, they didn't talk about rice because it was in the book. It was an example was the pasta. And yeah, these books, I believe the information is on the app. It's not a very big book. I think it's maybe a few pages, but it's just like little examples. But I think this is on the app and on the website. I know. I don't know. I don't have any Android. Honestly, Androids are too hard for me. I will be honest. iPhones are much easier. I give credit to people with Androids because to me they're just way too much thinking. I went to a if you guys you can go to a virtual meeting. I did both. You can go to as many virtual meetings as you want. So I would suggest going to a virtual meeting. There's probably one going on now. Maybe there isn't at night. I don't know, but I know there's definitely some tomorrow. iPhones drive you. I think people are either or with their phones. I just need something that's simple, and I can't. And my husband has an Android, and I can never work it. So I am missing all you guys. I'm sorry. Oh, it's 22 pages in the booklet. Okay, I didn't count them. Didn't look like there was that many. I wouldn't guess 20. Oh, yeah. Duh, it says right up in the corner. And to me, this is the best page. I love, love, love this. This is that's a great little thing. That's worth its weight in gold. Hi, everybody. I normally say hi to everybody, but there's not normally 162 people in my live. So just so you know, this is crazy busy. So I'm just happy you're all here. And like I said, tomorrow they're going to go live. I don't work for Weight Watchers, in case you didn't know that. I do not. I just am on the plan. And if you're new to my channel, I lost 116 pounds on the Weight Watchers Blue Plan, which turned into, well, it was actually freestyle, then turned into the Blue Plan. So that's my shtick, and that's why I do my vlogging. Facts only. That's what I put. This is the facts. And I know this is crazy. Oh my God. I'm missing all. I mean, I hope anyone. Yeah, I'm going to break the record is right. Yes, welcome. You're right, Lynn. Welcome to everybody. And thank you for coming. And thank you for watching. And, and thank you for caring about yourself to go back to the WW. I love it. Mash burn. The book, somebody gave this to me at the meeting today. One of my friends, Rose, I don't know if she's here tonight, but she used her wins because she had so many wins and I didn't have any wins left to get it. So she was sweet enough to get it for me. I didn't even know she did that. She gave it to me today. So I'm not a big reader of these kind of books, but I will page through it. And, we can maybe have discussions here on the live with it. I'm really, just to see 7 powerful mindset changes for lasting weight loss. Somebody asked, I don't know if they're selling calculators. I don't know. The calculators, if you have the app, obviously, it's in the app. Yes, you couldn't talk. Yes, I'll be going back to Saturday's meeting. I don't believe fruits changed in points. We didn't get in depth to that. But if you take the assessment and certain questions are answered a certain way, then you might have to pick fruit as your 0 point food. If you know what I'm saying? So that depends. And you could retake the assessment. Absolutely. Oh, it's good. The book is good. God, there's so many people in here. Yes, welcome to everybody for coming and giving a crap about yourself. I love that. And they gave us a bag too. It says, I've got this. I got a free bag and these. You get gifts. My franchise, I bet's not giving this gift out. WW International is where it's at. Available to purchase. Okay, Ginny's leader said no calculators available for purchase. So if you need to figure out points and you don't have an app, yeah, that's tough. They're not coming out with new. So what happens if you don't? I guess they're forcing you into getting the app. Now, the assessment will not be on the app till tomorrow, and I don't even know what time tomorrow. Some people say midnight, some people say 2 a.m., some people say 9 a.m. I really have no idea. And if you're an Android, I'm not even sure you're going to get the thing tomorrow. Yes, for if you pick if you check off your diabetic because there's a question about that, then you will be having to pay points for fruit, which makes sense because diabetics have to watch their fruit intake and their carb intake as well. I did not lose this week. I knew I wasn't going to because it was that week that, you know what, I decided to loosen it up because it's the week before the new plan. So yeah, I did put on 2.6 pounds. I mean, it could have been I went out to dinner last night and didn't give a crap. Oh, thank you, Lori. I'm missing everybody's thing. It's way... iPhone is overnight. All right. Becky knows. Becky has it inside. Oh, crap, over 200. Well, welcome, everybody. Don't forget to give a thumbs up to this live. I'd appreciate it. Thumbs up helps my channel. I love, love, love it. Comments help my channel. And you can always rewatch these lives. We do these a lot if you can't make it. And, you can read the chat, and I usually go along. I'm not reading much of the chat because it's going way too fast. And I knew this is going to happen. I said to my husband, I'm going to come up with a headache because I guarantee the chat's going to be busy. About the Apple update tomorrow. Yes, that's Mindy's swan song. She will know. I'm trying to keep up, too. This is the most I've ever had in a live. So thank you all for coming. So yeah, so I would say don't wait up for the app to change. Honestly, don't lose sleep over it. It'll happen. Just wait till the morning, and then as you're having breakfast, answer your questions, do your assessment. I may film my assessment. I don't know. I haven't decided yet. And if I do that, then I can't do it in the morning because I won't have. Well, I do have time to film it because I'll just do a thing. There is a lot of information. There is. It's and what I did learn. It's again. They did, and I hate to say this, but they did kind of curtail a lot of the foods. Honestly, there was 300 0-point foods. I think that's a heck of a lot of points a heck of a lot of food that doesn't have points. That's a lot. That's a lot of unaccountability. I think that was way too much. I do. I've said that a million times. I think 300 0-point foods is a lot. So now you're only going to get a small percentage, and it's enough. It's enough. Like, I wouldn't choose fish as my 0-point food because how often do I eat fish? I don't always. If I have it once a week, that's it. So there's no reason for me to waste a 0-point food on it. I would have potatoes more. I'd have oats more than I'm going to have fish. So you have to really think about. You're awake. I'm awake too. You have to think about what you want to pick as 0. It has to be something that you're having 3 to 4 times a week. If you're having fish 3 to 4 times, then absolutely. But like, I'm talking about me. I know I don't eat fish 3 or 4 times a week. So depends. I don't think there is I think it depends on the way you answer the questions. I think the leader said 4, maybe 5, maybe 6. It just depends. And remember, the more 0-point foods you choose, the less daily points you get, which makes sense. I believe anyway. So it all depends. You have to answer the questions honestly. If you drink on the weekends, you say yes. If you like vegetables and fruit, you say yes. You have to answer exactly. And remember, you could retake the assessment. It's not etched in stone. from Amy's Live. Oh, awesome, Barb. I'm so excited. There's Rose. Thank you, Rose. She's the one that gave me the book, Rose 609. She's been a long time subscriber of mine. No, you don't have to change your weigh-in day, no. As far as I know, you don't. I just came on at 7:30. Inez is here too. She was with me today too. Yes, be honest with your assessment. Be honest. There's no reason and here's the thing with the water. And I'm going to be honest with you. They said, and I heard it twice, that they're only counting water and water that is seltzer, non-flavored seltzer, I think she said. Here's the thing. You're inputting it. They're not. So if you want to count something like me, I'm counting my tea. I am. I believe that that's water for me. So I will say it's water when I put it in. But you have to do what's best for you. If you don't want to do that, then you do what you need to do. But they're saying just water. Not even Crystal Light. They don't want you to count. So that's the only trick I'm doing. And that's not really even a trick. It's just how I personally feel. Oh, thank you, Rose. Rose was sitting next to me. So I was trying to give enough, but not too much, because it's all a little bit different for everybody. It really is. It's your assessment is your assessment. It is your personal points. So your points are going to be different than my points. That's why giving recipes are going to be hard for me. But I think WW's, you scan there. They have like a little thingy, and you scan it, and it'll put it into your points. And the restaurant guide will be tailored to you. So it knows your 0-point food list. So I was happy to hear, because I worry. Not that I eat out a lot, but I just like using that. 6 additional points, and why should I only have 2 carbs? It depends. I mean, you're looking at per day when you think of it, 1 point for 60 ounces. Yes, you cannot earn any more for the water. If you have 120 ounces, you still get 1 point. And the vegetables you get are 1 cup per 1 point. Now, you could have 8 cups all day and have 8 points. And somebody said, well, if I'm having the vegetables at dinner, do I have to feel the need to eat those points? No, because you still can carry over 4. So you could earn points to carry over to your next day. And your activity points, which we don't have fit points anymore, they're not easy to earn from what I'm hearing. We'll see though. I have to assess that. Those go into your weekly points, your activity points, as they're called now. They're saying no to the Crystal Light. So I feel that's a personal thing for me. I don't feel like anybody should make anybody's choice. Oh, no, the avocado can be picked as a 0-point choice, or you can discount it. That was like when you go pick your 4 or 5 0-point foods, avocado is a choice. So that's basically all that is. You're not getting it. You have to choose it. So I'm hoping I'm answering questions. Yes, rollovers get added to your weeklies just like they do now. But you could earn rollovers by eating the vegetables. Like if you're eating vegetables at dinner time and then you don't eat the rest of the night, you've ate 3 cups of vegetables, you got 3 points. Well, you're not really hungry for anything else, then they'll just roll over into your weeklies. So it's always good to have those in the bank somewhere. The list, I don't know if it's on here. Yeah, the list will come on when you do the app. I did mention the list in the video because I had scribbled it down. I don't think it's here. I think it's avocado, beans, brown rice, chicken, tofu, corn, which is like a starchy vegetable, eggs, fish, fruit, oats, non-starchy vegetables, yogurt, and cottage cheese. I was a little excited about that one. Potatoes and starchy vegetables, and pasta and noodles. So, like I said, for me to choose fish wouldn't make sense. I don't have it that much to worry about it. Chicken and turkey, yes. So that would definitely be one. And of course, I'm going to choose the yogurt, of course. Now, is there eggs were in here? I don't know. Oh, yeah, eggs were in here too. So yeah, I'm going to choose those because I have those several days a week. It's something you have several times a week. You have to think of it that way. Yes. Oh, changing up my bread. I've been eating the 647 bread for the last, and not that there's anything wrong with it. I just feel like I'm not eating enough calories. So in order for me to bump up my calories, I'm going to bump up the bread in the morning when I have it. I do sometimes have Ezekiel bread, and I do feel more satiated with it. So, I mean, I'm still going to keep a loaf of the 647 in the freezer if I want to make some like French toast or something where I'm stuffing it. So that's going to make up for calories. But if I'm just having a toast with jam, I need a more sturdier bread with my breakfast. So I'm trying to find a 2 point bread that meets my needs. It was, like I said, it was nothing like, oh, I don't like what's in. No, I just need something heartier and to keep me a little bit fuller. Because at work, I don't have time to eat a snack. Now, if I'm weekends, it's different. I can eat a snack because I'm home. But at school, with COVID and stuff, I just don't have time. I don't have the time to eat. And it really kills me because I'd like to have a banana or something, but oatmeal is on the list. Yes. Oatmeal will be one of the ones I pick as well. Because I could have oatmeal too. And you can do so many things. You can make oats breakfast. You can make oats dessert. So think of oatmeal, like think out of the box when you choose something. Like, see, to me, fish is just too once a week for me. So I know oats are something I can incorporate several different ways. So that's why I'm going to choose that. You're welcome, Marianne. Is there a specific number of foods you can select? I think if depending on how you answer the questions, that determines how many foods you can choose. And now the leader I had today, she wound up with 22 daily points, and I think she said 29 weekly points was her base. So you build on that. So that I was happy. That was a good number. It was in the 20s. I was happy to hear that. I didn't see any. I don't know if any food category. Well, I saw the pastas went down. Anything with added sugar is going to take a hit. Anything with unsaturated, or is it saturated fat, will take a hit. So those things went into making up the new formulation that we don't have a calculator for, but we have the app calculator. So it's calories, add points. I mean, I should say raise points. Added sugars raise points. Saturated fat raises points. Fiber lowers points. Protein lowers points, and unsaturated fat lowers points. I did hear that I think almonds might have went down a little bit. Not sure. So things like that. So you have to look for your unsaturated fats and your less added sugar. So anything that you eat, you have to recheck because things could have changed. Sugar-free stuff they did not even talk about today, and they won't because. No, white flour did not go up. That I asked somebody who has the app, and it did not go up. I'm not sure where he got that information from. Because of course her app didn't go up, so I'm not really quite sure where that came from. It did not. No, I don't have any point information. They didn't really give. They didn't talk specifics yet because it's just rolling out. When you get your app, tomorrow we'll know more. Oat milk is a no-no. I love oat milk. Yes, brown rice probably will go down in points. I don't know that for a fact, but I'm assuming that it will. Yes, that will be my first tutorial. Will be on the builder, hopefully in the next day or so. Hi, Marine. Because oat milk is high in sugar. Now, Trader Joe's, I believe, has a shelf-stable sugar-free oat milk. That's half the points. But a regular oat milk, it's 4 points a cup. And honestly, if I'm going to pay 4 points a cup, I'm going to drink regular milk. Though I do love oat milk, I will say, makes a great stinking latte. If you've never had an oat milk latte, treat yourself one day to an oat milk latte. You'll be like, she's right. It's amazing. Because it has the sugar in it. Of course it's amazing. But yeah. I wish it updated too. It makes no sense why I waited till Monday. I'm thinking because maybe there aren't a whole lot of Sunday meetings. There's only a handful. So maybe they felt maybe... Like I said, if you have the time, go to a virtual one. You can go to as many virtual ones. It's right on and then I go through my computer. You can do it on your phone. It's just I like the computer myself. And it goes right into Zoom. I would have sat through two, but I had to go to the regular meeting. But it was nice. I asked a question about scanning. I said when we scan foods and it was 0 points, it would give us points. And they said that's supposed to be worked out. I'll believe that when I see it. But so yeah, and if it's on your 0 point list, it should scan as zero unless there's added ingredients. Always check your ingredient list for added sugar. That usually does it. If you don't have the app, you can't count points. I don't think you can, Renee. Well, you can go on the computer and do it because you can go on. If you belong to WW, you have access online on the computer, and you have access to an app. So I would say try going. You can't scan on the computer, I don't think, but you can definitely put food in. I don't know if you can do virtual. I thought that's a good question. Maybe I think they offered is it digital and then digital virtual and then digital meetings. That might be the way it is. Does anybody know the answer to that? Good night, Esther. I think she said good night. I can't even see this chat. It's been crazy. I know there's a lot of people watching. I thank you all for coming, and it's fabulous. Okay, Cindy said if you're digital only, you cannot go to. Okay, that's good to know. As I'm telling people to go to a virtual meeting. Oh, thank you, Sherry. I know I'm missing everybody's comments, and I apologize if I missed your question. It's just, I've messed mine up for everyone, but where you can only retake the. Really? They said you could take it as many times as you need to. Maybe it's only once a day, but she said we could take it as many times as we need to. Oh, thank you, Michelle and my cello. Okay, thank you, Becky. Becky, what was I just going to say? See, it's going so fast that my mind is. I just said it out loud. What did I say? Besides that, I forgot what I was going to say. Can she load food on the computer? I think you can. Oh, thank you, Cellofly. You can take it. That's the was you could. Yeah, you can take it many times. I'm almost sure you can. Now, Honey is in England. I'm not sure if that's different. As I know, she said you could take it as many times as you need to. No in-person meetings. Wow. Yes, I thought you can take it over again. I'm wondering, Honey, if it's because you're over there. See, Becky is a guide at WW. I'm outing you, Becky. And so I trust her. Well, they tell you to take it and get, like everything else, give it a couple of weeks. Like anything else, you have to give it time. I mean, unless you really feel wholeheartedly that it's wrong. I would think you could print the book because that's digital. I would think that I know it's on there. I think it's under where the meeting topic usually is. Which one said the app is optimized for use on a phone. Yeah, it works. Yeah, there's a lot of things you can't access on the computer, which I can't figure out why that is, but they used to let you go to one meeting. I don't think they do that anymore. I didn't hear anything about that. It's confusing because it's a complete 180 from the last update was kind of like it was a plan and then it was just enhanced. I think they've done this every so often. This 180 it does seem like a lot, but when you take the assessment, you see it isn't, and it makes a little bit more sense when you take the assessment and you hear the questions and then you look at your day. I will say that. Oh, I'm not waking up. No. I'm not losing sleep over this. I did today already. I don't know about Premiere. I don't know any points of anything until the app changes and I'm able to scan. And I take my assessment. It will definitely cause you to stop and think, and that's always a help. I don't the booklet is that's you can't see it's digital only either. Oh. Or Bill Bars on the free list. Ha ha ha. I hope they don't take a hit. But think of it this way, and I tried to this is how I rationalize it. What did the candy bar take? What's the candy bar's points? That's how I look at it. Yeah, and that's why they do change. It's like anything else. You get complacent. It keeps your mind going. I need a kick in the butt too. Yes, my recipes will change based on your 0 point food list. Yep. Oh, the Kickstart. Yes, there is you can go in, there's an app it's called Kickstart. I think it's like it just goes over everything. And there's also the App Academy that you can that's on where it is, I don't know because I've not seen it, I've only heard it. And there's ways that you can take, I guess there's programs that show you how to work the app and the App Academy. So I'm hoping that could you elaborate on that, Becky, about Kickstart? She's a professional. You're not eating liver. Snap peas. Well, would they be considered non-starchy? I think they're non-starchy. I'm not counting sugar snap peas. Let's go to the list of what I am counting, what I'm not counting. Just have to eat. You're not really eating anything different. There you go. The Kickstarter reviews the program A to Z. So that's definitely something that you pay for and you should just utilize, honestly. There you go. Thank you, Dee. Thank you, Becky. See, it takes a village to run this live. I say it all the time. I hear Yellowstone's really good. I hear a lot of people are watching it. I'm looking for something to watch. I just finished Good Witch. Yeah, well, you could eyeball a cup. I mean, think about a salad. A cup of romaine lettuce. I have at least 2 cups of romaine lettuce in my salad. Usually a cup of veggies between the tomatoes and the cucumbers and the radishes. So I know I'm going to have, my salad's going to be at least 2 to 3 cups. So that's, no, it's the Kickstart and the App Academy is in your app. It's not a book. Hey, Tony, never late to the party. Sugar snap peas are on the Boost Your Points veggie list. There you go. There will be extra time to be able to attend. Just go where you look. Enjoy Yellowstone. I need to watch that because a lot of people are watching it. So I think I'm in need of another binge. And that's also a good tip. If you're a nighttime muncher, find a show to binge. I'm telling you, it keeps me out of the kitchen like nobody's business. Green juice. I haven't heard anything about green juice. I haven't, and they didn't mention. I was hoping they would have talked. Well, it's the first day. I'm going to find out more about blended fruit. That's always a big controversy that we have to count blended fruit. So, somebody mentioned that butternut squash was considered starchy. Yeah. Remember, it's squash. I don't think it matters raw or cooked, honestly. 90-Day Fiance. Well, if you pick popcorn as your 0 point food, it will be free. I will be going Saturday to my regular meeting, yes, with my regular leader. Oh, there's a good show. Blended fruit is still counted. I figured it was. I look at it this way. How much if I'm having a smoothie every day, I would agree to count it, but the once every 6 months I eat one, drink one? Yeah. What's the boost list? Oh, it's the list that gives you the extra points for eating a cup of vegetables. You could put a cup of spinach in your breakfast scramble and earn a point. Yeah, well, Ginny, I would say uncooked. Because spinach cooks down, you could have 3 cups and cooks down to nothing. Yeah, I don't either. Like I said, it's. Oh, acorn squash on the boost list. Put your chili in your acorn squash. If you've not done that, you need to. Well, it now it's funny because it just said I don't know if it said white meat chicken or I'll have to look at that list again. I don't know. I don't count my dark meat chicken. I'm sorry, it's chicken. I do draw a line of things like that. We don't know anything. We don't know until we can scan it. We can't scan until tomorrow. Now, unless I don't have any premier protein here, do I? It depends if there's added sugar, then it might go up, or saturated fat. That's what's going to add points. Avocado is not. I don't think it's. I think it's 1 point an ounce. I don't think it went down in points. Some nuts did, not hugely down, but I think they're lower. Pasta went down. Pasta went from 6 points to 4 points. White pasta, wheat pasta went from 6 points to 3 points. If you have to count it, which I think is a deal. Yeah, I don't know. Premier is 2 points for the regular and 3 points for the oat one. That would be cool if Fiber One bars would come down. Lord knows I need more fiber. I drink half a day. In fact, I'll be having it tomorrow with my oatmeal. So we'll check on the back. Is there added sugar and saturated fat? Because if there is, then maybe. It didn't mention that. I'm going to say, I don't know. I don't know. Are they going to go to full fat? I don't know. I believe I I think the brown rice might have went down. Again, I don't have anything to scan, and they didn't give us many things with points in here. So it's not like I could look. See, there's the boosted veggie list. Artichokes, arugula, asparagus, baby corn, baby peppers, bamboo shoots, beets, bok choy, broccoli, broccoli rabe, broccoli slaw, Brussels sprouts, cabbage, canned pimentos, carrots, cauliflower rice, celery, coleslaw mix, collard greens, cucumbers, eggplant, endive. I can read on and on, but that's the pumpkins on there. But butternut squash isn't. That's a little depressing. String beans. Oh, it says squash any type except acorn. That's sad. I just got to acorn squashes. But let's see if we can see something in here. Giving you swap ideas. Here's your sample week of breakfast. See, it says do your day one checklist. Download the app, answer a few questions to get your full personalized food and activity plan. Include your personal budget. Get your very own 0 point food list. Track your first meal. Remember, 60 ounces of water gets you 1 point a day on your daily, and vegetables, 1 point for every cup of non-starchy vegetables, and that's unlimited into your daily. But your active points go into your weekly. Added to your weekly budget, unlimited the number of points. Now, if you work out like a crazy person, you could really rack up some points in your weeklies. And it's also as your age, height, biological sex, and weight. That also determines your points. So we'll see now. I'm curious to how much working out because we all know Denise doesn't work out that hard. Would I work out harder for a point or two? Probably not. So this is 0 point option for eggs. So that's probably the gist of it all. So I do believe, like I said, I think we'll all do. I don't think it's that really different. I mean, think about it. It was 300 0 point foods on purple. Did you eat all 300 of them? I know I didn't eat all 200 on my blue plan. So it's just picking the ones that you eat the most. I know, this is crazy. I have a headache. It's like, I read a lot. It's like, nobody mentioned calories. I'm going to say I don't know that answer. Points you earn for working out isn't as much as it used to be. Yes, she did say that. Because I used to get 70 to 80 fit points a week. She said she did 10 minutes of walking, didn't get anything. She got, I think, 1 point for 20 minutes of walking. Now, maybe if you walk faster, you have to have your Fitbit synced. I don't know if it's adding the thing or it takes it from your Fitbit. That's a good point as well. You cannot compare points. Nope. I don't know anything because I don't have the app not up yet, so I don't know if olive oil went down. I mean, if it's unsaturated, it probably did. Yes, it will be. Yes, it will be challenging for us. It's basically you're going to have to put the recipes in the recipe builder. There's no way around it. I mean, you could sit there and say, well, this recipe can be between 10 and 12 points or 10 and 15 points. And if you only have 22 points a day, that 2 points is a big deal. So I say put in the builder and figure it out so you have it. I did hear it did say points for acorn squash, but it's squash. I mean, I don't know. I wouldn't really lose sleep over that one. Well, my leader always said we weren't allowed to eat our fit points because unless we were training for a marathon. People who train for a marathon should be the ones that eat their fit points. So she would say. No, Premier Protein will be the same because there's nothing in there that would be 0 points in a Premier Protein. So it's going to be 2 is the regular and 3 is the one with the oats. I don't think that oats would be 0. Or would that lower that? I don't know. I doubt it. I don't, because somebody told me once, one of the leaders, she said, because it's already put into the recipe, you have to count it if it's a 0 point food for you. If you make it yourself, it goes, you know what I'm saying? It's organic. I don't know. It confuses me, that part. They said it won't add calories yet. Okay, it's on their to-do list. Well, they're a point system, so for them to put calories together really would defeat the purpose. Exactly, Beverly. I do have one acorn squash up there, though. I want to put chili in it. It's so good. No, if you're digital, you cannot do virtual meetings. I thought you could. Still says 3 points. Yeah, because it's inside the thing. That's what she told me. Hey, Keg in a Mug is on plan. No, when you go through the Weight Watchers app, it just brings you right in. So you don't have to put in. Now, if you are a franchise, you might. But for international, it just brings right into the Zoom. Non-food items that are not in the optimum. I believe so, yes. It would be. I definitely think if you're having trouble losing, I definitely would calculate calories for a couple of days just to see where you fall. Chiron carbs. I think, Mary, they did that to screw with people like me. It's fine, you know? What are you going to do? I tout their program and they screw me. It's, I've learned to live with it. Okay, you're in a franchise. My franchise, I had to put it in myself. Right. You can't earn it. You probably won't be able to earn a point with it. There is no colors. There is no blue, green, and purple. They are gone. It is just personal points. Everybody's points are personalized to them. Delicata squash, I don't think was on here. It said squash any type except acorn. So I would think delicata would be 0. Oh, you could share probably, I think you could share the link. If you, on the computer, you could hit the link at the top and then share. As long as they have the app, they could go in. Yes, I think that makes sense, Jenny. Blue dots are still there. So blue dot fans, you can still get a blue dot. So whoopee for the blue dot people. I could take or leave blue dots. It just doesn't. But there are some people that like them. So who am I? About eye tracking, he said WD can't trademark or anything the point system, even the term points. Oh. Yeah, but they could still offer their plan to be tracked on their app, and they're not doing that. Oh, thank you, L'Oreal. I think that's a good question. If it open it, I would think if it's opening in their app, it should adjust the points. That's my guess. Because that's my guess. Change is always good. They would say no, you're not allowed to share links. They would say no. I don't have a link. Mine is I just have to hit the coach's name on the app. I don't have a link. The 0 point food list is not bigger. I don't think it is. I think you're getting less 0 point foods which again, think about if you're on purple 300, did you utilize all 300 of those foods? So I do think that was a huge list. I think you're just being more accountable. Yes, cottage cheese is on the list you can choose for your yogurt. It said yogurt and cottage cheese, which I thought was interesting. That's what it said. Yogurt and cottage cheese is on the 0 point list. So it didn't say whether it was non-fat. If it did, I didn't notice it. I was scrolling really quickly. But if you go on the I don't think I can go on there. Let me see if I can go on there. If I leave this app, it's going to be crazy because it's going to be nuts. I could find it. Let me see if I can go on WW. Because she showed us a let me see if it will be on here. Lean meats like turkey and chicken. Didn't say white meat turkey, did it? No, it didn't. I wish I had that one thing that didn't have it. Yeah, it doesn't. I can't say it. It doesn't have it on here. Yeah, I don't know if it was fat free. I just remember seeing cottage cheese. I can't imagine being full fat. I only went to one this morning. He was okay. I wouldn't. I mean, they're all. I think they're all fine for me anyway. QR codes is the future. I would guess skinless chicken as well. The coach I had today at the in person meeting, she was really good. So I enjoyed her. I didn't hear it. I don't know any specifics because, like I said, the app won't roll over till tomorrow. So we'll know more tomorrow night when we come live. So we'll talk more tomorrow. I know it's not the day for trolls, but we've covered a lot. We've covered a lot. But remember, if you're part of the Facebook group, we could chat in there. You could ask questions in there. Somebody, not always me, will have the answer. I always say that. So I'm going to head on out. I don't want to leave this live too long. So I thank you all for joining. It's great to meet every one of you. And so welcome to the channel. I appreciate you guys subscribing and watching and, giving a crap about yourself, as I always like to say. It's great. We will talk more tomorrow. We'll have a lot more to talk about because hopefully some of us will get on the app. Hopefully we'll get to do the survey and all that fun stuff, and we'll have a lot more to talk about. So if you haven't already given this thing a thumbs up, I appreciate you thumbsing up this live. That helps out my channel. And I will see you all tomorrow night, same time. And like I said, if you haven't joined the Facebook group, there's a link down below. I highly recommend that you join. Hold on, I need to get... All right, ladies. This is all for tonight. I will talk to you all. Have a great night.